Those of us who live in the Whitsunday region understand that cyclones are a part of life up here. We prepare our homes for the storm season every year, and most of the time we're able to handle what Mother Nature throws at us. Sometimes, though, our homes may not be the safest place to be, so let's have a look at what options are available to us. After the events of Tropical Cyclone Yasi in 2011, several cyclone shelters were constructed along the Queensland coast to provide a strong, safe shelter that the community can use to keep safe while a cyclone passes.
When a severe tropical cyclone threatens the Whitsunday region, the Whitsunday Disaster Management Group will make the decision when to open and activate the public cyclone shelters.
In the Whitsunday region, shelters are located both at the Bowen State High School and Proserpine Primary Schools. The shelters are constructed to withstand the wind speeds experienced in Category 5 cyclones. They are intended to provide shelter to a large amount of people for a short period of time. For most people, the best and safest place to shelter during a tropical cyclone is their own homes. By staying home, you'll be more comfortable, you can keep your pets with you, and you can even offer shelter to friends and family. If your home is located in an evacuation zone, if your home is an older building in poor condition, if you live alone or you have special needs, then you should prepare a plan now to find alternate shelter. If you have special needs, you may not be able to have your care needs met particularly well and should investigate or discuss with your carer other places to shelter where your needs can be better met. To check to see if your home is located in a potential storm surge zone, have a look at the council website. The link is in the video description. If you have organised to stay with friends or family, make sure you check first to see if you can bring pets. Also, work out what valuables you can take with you. The last option available if you have exhausted all other shelter options and are unable to leave the warning area is the public cyclone shelter.
It's important for you to realise that the Whitsunday Police and Bowen Police will be in a strong position to support everybody who's involved in a cyclone shelter. During its activation and use, the police will be there to ensure your safety, ensure the conditions of entry and the code of conduct is adhered to. This is for everybody's benefit.
Public cyclone shelters are to be used as short-term emergency shelter. Occupancy is up to 18 hours or more, depending on the event.
Notification of the openings will be made through all available media outlets, such as television, radio, the Whitsunday Regional Council website and Facebook.
The shelter has chairs set up for you to be seated in. Due to space limitations though, you will not be able to have a mattress or a stretcher. Domestic pets and animals will not be allowed in this shelter, and you will need to make alternative arrangements to shelter them prior to the storm season. Personal baggage is limited to a small bag or backpack that is able to fit underneath your chair. You will need to be self-sufficient and support yourself through the duration of the shelter period, so make sure you pack essentials like personal medications, non-perishable foods, identification papers, and refreshments. Anything deemed oversized or unnecessary may not be permitted inside the shelter, so be selective about what you bring with you. Cyclone shelters are not intended to be used for longer than the lockdown period. When the cyclone has passed, people sheltering in the building will be directed elsewhere. Evacuation or recovery centres are established once the danger has passed. They provide relief services and housing for people whose homes have been damaged or destroyed during the event.
I encourage you to monitor the media because cyclone shelters will not necessarily be open for all cyclone events and they may not suit everyone's needs.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video and learn more about what to do during a disaster event. For more information, please don't hesitate to contact Council directly.